following podcast has been brought to you by Banter Club.
Morning goodies, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Ramblemania brings to you, it is I, your longest reigning Ramblemania champion of the world, the Angel of Death 6XL. Joining me as always,
It is I, your former two-time Ramblemania champion of the world, TJ the Great.
you know what I realized?
Yes.
There's something I said I was going to do that I haven't done yet.
Oh, shit.
But at this point, there's no escape now.
Oh, shit. There's no escape now.
No one will survive.
No one will survive.
I've had this title longer than any of you have been alive.
Oh, shit.
I've been the man since before Ric Flair.
It's a long time.
I've been the baddest motherfucker since Harley Race.
That's a long time.
Even Mang knows that I am the Mang.
I didn't say that, man. It wasn't me.
Just know, no one
No one?
will take this from me. Because no one will survive.
Survive. In memoriam.
No one will survive.
In memoriam and tribute to the greatest NXT champion of all time, Tommaso Ciampa, no one will survive. And speaking of all that, you know what this is. We are the Banter Club. We are here to review the week in WWE, the good, the bad.
And the who? Well, not here.
No, not here because, of course, it's my time.
My time.
It's my time. It's time.
No, it's not. All right. Well, Ted, there's only one last thing to, presume question. Do you know?
I think I know.
That question is, are you ready?
Yeah, you know what? I'm ready this time.
No!
Shit.
I said, Aura, you ready? Spits water out.
Full Triple H. That means I'm ready.
Then, for the thousands in attendance, and for the millions watching at home, let's get ready to banter. Jesus, that one had some power behind that shit.
It sure did. My whole right ear is like, hold up.
No one will survive.
And of course, we start the Triple H hour with 205
Live.
Portland, Oregon. Same as SmackDown.
Yeah.
We open with a recap of the Cruiserweight Championship match from Stomping Grounds. Really, really, really good match. Good shit. Of course, with the surprise victor of one, Drew Gulak.
I should have went with it.
Yep, same.
I should have. And I said it too. That was the first thing I said. The first words that came out of my mouth were literally Drew Gulak.
And I said.
And everybody just, oh.
Yeah, and then you were like, no, I'm not picking
I
him.
was like, I'm not picking him. I'm just saying it's a really good possibility that he win.
And I said the same thing. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if as an outside shot, Drew Gulak won this match.
And you know what's crazy? I should have went with Vince Logic because I know this shit already. For those of you who don't know about Vince Logic, Vince McMahon likes to do this little game where he'll throw in a last person or a second person, you know, for the fuck of it, really, just so that that person can take the L. And I knew that's why Akira was there. And I love Tozawa. Don't get me wrong. Like, I think he if he would have won that match, I would have been totally fine with it. I mean, either way, all three of these motherfuckers are great.
Yeah.
So it's like, and the Drew Gulak, but the Drew Gulak thing made sense.
Yeah.
Every week, one of the pivotal parts of my notes were the cryptic tweets and the cryptic Instagram posts, all that cool shit, because it was very intriguing. It went somewhere different for Gulak.
Yeah. It's not like it was completely out of nowhere. Like they didn't build it to it or anything. They did. They built to this.
Yeah.
And they paid it off.
Which, Triple H, I shouldn't have doubted you. I'm sorry.
That's right.
See, I doubted you because I was over here thinking like, man, Triple H hasn't been, and I said it on the show, I feel like Triple H ain't been booking this shit because this doesn't even feel like, you know what I'm saying?
Never doubt me.
I'm sorry, Papa. I'm sorry. You're going to have that talk soon, bro, because this shit is getting kind of weird.
Yeah.
You guys know already what was going on with the situations and shit. With all the Paul Heyman and Eric Bischoff nonsense.
Yeah, the big news of the day, Heyman and Bischoff taking over as executive directors of creative.
Gives a flying fuck.
Hey, we'll see where it goes. I'm not hanging any expectations on it. That's basically where we are. So, 205 Live. We open up with the new champ, Drew Gulak himself. And he reiterates, he's got that 1,000-yard stand. He reiterates his points from before. You know, this whole time I was trying to make for a better 205 Live. But then I decided I was done with that. I'm no longer interested in a better 205 Live.
Finished.
Done with it. All he wants is to be is the best Drew Gulak that he can be and impose his will on this division, to dominate this division. He says, let Tozawa and Nice fight tonight to determine who's going to be the next one to face me at Extreme Rules. I like it.
Fucks with it.
I like it. I like this character turn for Gulak. I like, and the story, as we'll see by the end of the show, works perfectly.
He's right now. This is like American badass Drew Gulak. He does not give a fuck right now. He's just here to lay waste, and I'm like, where the fuck were you like a few months ago when we had fucking Enzo run you around? Like, this should have been the Gulak from the jump. Something that gets over really well with me is when your character is a badass. And this man is a badass. Everyone on the main show is soft. SAWFT soft. Shit, if Cass is stealing my shit, I can steal his shit, right? Over here. Man, don't steal my fucking suffix, motherfucker.
Hey, did you see his thing with DDP?
No, I haven't. But I did. Wait, I might have. Was it like this video?
Depression and alcoholism?
Yeah, all that stuff.
It was really good.
I related a lot to that.
Yeah. Like
I related a lot to that.
Like, all jokes aside,
yeah,
super proud of Cass for trying to turn his shit around and wish him success.
There's something that he said that I was just like, wow. Yeah. And it's because it's something that I sometimes get. It's almost just like, why God, why feeling?
Yeah.
And I resonate with that. That's one of the things that like really hits me hard when it comes with my anxiety. It's just like, why the fuck is this shit happening? Like, I feel like sometimes you feel like you cover all your P's and Q's and shit. And you're like, I did everything right. I fucking did it.
Yeah.
Why the fuck is all this shit happening to me? And I mean, that's hard, you know?
Yeah. Sorry. Shout outs to Cash. Shout outs to Enzo.
Yep.
They're doing the thing out there.
By the way, if I squint a lot, I'm fucking blind. I'd be like, I'm just checking if the camera's all good.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, that stuff, that stuff that kind of touched me, and I'm glad that he went out there and talked about it, because I like to hear people talk about mental health. It helps us all.
Important. It's important to be on top of your mental health.
Yeah.
That being said, back to wrestling. In our first match of the evening.
Something kind of happy.
Yes. Gentleman Jack Gallagher. Taking on.
He has such a charm to him.
He does.
Like when he comes out, even as a heel, he's very charming. He's very good. Jack Gallagher, when he comes down here, he feels like a breath of fresh air every time. And then we get, you got to let me do the, here's to the greatest man on 205. This might be the last time I say that shit.
They just resigned him.
I know, but you know what's going on in the store. Boy!
Yeah, I know.
Don't make me say extra shit. I don't want to ruin the fucking... Now get on to the match.
So, yes, Jack Gallagher versus Mike Kanellis. As always, Maria accompanies Mike to the ring. Sexiest scowl in existence. Anyway, they grapple early. Gallagher has the advantage, but Mike uses his size to bring Jack down. They head outside. Gallagher looks to post Mike, but Maria stops him. She gets in the way like, hold on. And then that leads to Mike taking control with a suplex to the floor. And that leads to where we're going to go with this match. Mike Kanellis is going to work the back. Got to work the back, brother. So Mike looks to take the count out, but Gallagher's back in at 8. He works the back over in the ring, sets him up for a big superplex, but Gallagher fights him off. He goes for a splash, but Mike catches him with a boot. Gallagher, he makes a quick fiery comeback, runs up. Mike cuts him off with a big super kick. He rolls Gallagher up with the tights, but the ref spots it mid-count, and he's like, no. You're not going to do that here.
And then, because Mike Kanellis, the problem with him is that he's the type of person that his character is basically like, I am annoyed by life.
Yeah.
So in this situation, what happens is the ref catches him. He caught you dirty. Your hands was all filthy. Yeah. And while he caught him, he just wants to argue the situation. And arguing the situation has always been one of his downfalls, which is he gets too excited and then he gets distracted. And then what happens, Devin?
Then this leads to Gallagher taking the opportunity, hitting him with a big headbutt to the chest.
Right on the noggin.
That puts him down. Gallagher covers with a 1, 2, 3.
If he would have just kept his head in the game, you feel me? Why he always doing? I mean,
he's like a basketball player that always complains to the ref after a play. Like, yo, he fouled me. Meanwhile, his man
back in the fucking game.
His man ran down and scored already. Like,
exactly. Like
back in the game. Your head mental. He's got the physical tools. He's just got to get the mental straight.
Get it together.
Yeah, that's his deal. So now Mike's all pissed off. He sits on the apron. He angrily walks up the ramp. And then, like, at one point, he just looks over at Marie. He's like, fuck it. I'm done.
Yeah.
You go back there and you tell him I'm done.
Yeah.
And then he just walks off.
Yeah. He walks through the crowd, up the steps, and the crowd is trying to, like, give him high fives and stuff. And he's just like, get the fuck off me. I'm like, damn. And then Maria's just like, oh, shit. Like, Jack Gallagher just beat the nigga, and he's just like, okay, whatever. Not my business.
Yeah, I won. I get to move on with my life. We got the Tony Nese in the back. He's primarily... Remember when we said, hey, you give Tony Nese some decent material, you can do good with it.
Yep, here he is.
Here you go. He's upset that,
I bet you we show this shit to his and he'll be like, this shit is whack. This shit's terrible.
I mean, it ain't the best promo ever, but it was good. Like, he got his point across.
It was, yo.
You were able to gauge his emotion.
He was being a badass. Yeah. And I love this Tony Nese.
Yeah. He's upset that, he lost his title but wasn't beaten for it. He wasn't pinned. But he says, I could complain about that, or I could go out there and fight again. And fight to get an opportunity to get that one-on-one match with Drew Gulak that I've always wanted, because I've always wanted to prove myself against him. And he has been saying this forever now. Like even before when they were doing the number one contenders match, he's always been saying, you know, me and Gulak have faced off in the past and I haven't quite been able to take him out. And I want that opportunity. So they have a bit of a thing going and it works out and it makes sense. Then
These gimmicks can be annoying sometimes.
they can. Then we cut to Tozawa in his locker room, who has a similar sentiment, you know.
Yeah.
I was this close on Sunday, and I did not succeed, but I have another opportunity tonight, so I must make the most of it, and I will fight, and I will become number one contender.
I hated that during this whole thing, like from beginning to end, like from Tony, like through Tozawa, the crowd was just like, what? 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 Because I know crowds like this. They're going to start like this, right? By the time they're wrestling and they do all the shit that they love, they're like, oh no, that was the best match. Nigga, weren't you wanting them like 5 minutes ago?
Yeah, like, do you like them or not?
Weirdos. Yeah. And another cool thing, Akira Tozawa had a Ricochet shirt.
Yeah. Showing love, showing respect. Big ups. To Drake's office, where he's on the phone. He's like, this is what we're doing now, Mike.
This is what I want.
This is what I want. But he chastises Mike Kanellis for his actions. He says, you're going to act like this. This sort of behavior is unprofessional and it is unacceptable.
Yep. And that's when Nigel was over here talking about, you want to know what's unacceptable? Didn't he say earlier that he had nothing left? That he lost everything? You're the manager, well, general manager of 205 Live.
But I mean, that's no 24/7 championship.
No, no. You has a whole company, bro.
Yeah, you run an entire show.
What are you doing?
Yeah, and it's widely it's considered to be one of the best shows in WWE, one of the only good shows in WWE. But you know, he's got to have that belt.
Fucking up. Fucking up.
Up next, it is our boy
Humberto Carrillo
back in the game
versus
Carrillo.
some random ass jobber.
Rob Rolenbeck.
What?
Rob
See,
Rolenbeck.
At least NXT's jobbers have cool names.
Yeah. But I mean, what? Rob Rolenbeck?
Nigga, what?
What the fuck is a Rob Rolenbeck? Well, I mean, you know how these go.
You know what it sounded like almost? Like a shot at Rob Deerdeck.
Maybe.
Rob rolling, he skateboards.
Yeah.
Beck. Very close to Rob Deerdeck.
Maybe. It could be. But anywho, good to see Humberto Carrillo back. He does some good lucha things. And gets the quick victory in short order. Aztec Press gets the win. Good shit.
And you know Aiden with his dimples and his good looks and oh my God, it's so dreamy.
Hey, maybe if Vince sees him that way, he'll push him.
You know he is.
Yeah.
Look at his build, his height. Like, oh my God, he's beefy, and dreamy, tall. Paul,
I need this guy. He's great.
He's so dreamy. And beefy and tall.
Dad, you can't have him.
And flippy.
He's doing things on my shoes.
It's like if Rey Mysterio was actually big.
He's what I want Rey Mysterio to be.
We're just gonna have to give him a mask. Dad, he's fucking gorgeous.
Yeah. Why would you put a mask on him? You just said he's gorgeous. Well, shit, pal. I gotta sell masks.
Well, then why don't you just pull an Io Shirai? What the fuck is an Io Shirai?
Yeah, you're right. Never mind. I said that. Don't forget that.
Vince McMahon thinks Io Shirai is like some type of weird Indian food. This is Vince McMahon.
Yeah. So we get highlights of, the saga of Arya Daivari and Oni Lorcan. Daivari, he's interviewed by Sarah Schreiber. He says, I was out for revenge last week. I'm tougher and I'm smarter than most people may think. And he keeps trying to talk, but then from behind comes Oni Lorcan.
Oh, Lord.
Whacks him with a chair shot, starts to beat the shit out of Daivari. And then the refs pull him away and they're holding him back. And he's just like, how does it feel?
How does it feel?
How does it feel?
How does it feel? How does it feel?
He looks like a madman.
How does it feel?
I fucking loved it.
How does it feel?
I loved it. He looked crazy.
How does it feel?
Oni Lorcan is my favorite.
You wanted smoke, you got all the fucking smoke.
When are y'all gonna learn to stop playing with this man?
Stop playing with this man.
He not with the bullshit.
He looked like some type of little kid or some shit. But this nigga ain't no little kid. He gonna beat your ass.
Beat your ass. Stop playing with Oni Lorcan.
And then he's gonna scream at you. What is he gonna yell?
How does it feel? Stop playing with Oni Lorcan. This man don't play.
How does it feel?
This man don't play.
Do you even Oni Lorcan? How does it feel, bro?
Again, badass.
Yeah.
This don't exist on the main roster. It just don't. Anywho, we cut to the Lucha House Party. And they're talking about, their issues with the Singh brothers.
Silly.
And now, next week, it's gonna be their specialty, a tornado tag team match. Which I'm with it. They're usually good. Main event time.
Wait, whoa. They said something hilarious here.
What they say?
They either called him Pequeño or Chiquito. Drake Maverick.
Oh, yeah.
They called him fucking Tiny in Spanish.
I mean, they're right.
Yeah, no, we asked the Tiny Drake Maverick. Oh, that's fucked up, though. He's fucking tiny. Look at him. What was it last week? Well, not even last week. Yesterday. Hornswoggle?
Yeah. All right, Hornswoggle. Come on.
See, I forgot Hornswoggle yesterday.
Yeah.
And today, you forgot Pequeño or Chiquito. I forgot which one it was. But it was one of those two.
But yeah. They have gotten their match. And now, main event time. Number one contenders match. Tony Nese versus Akira Tozawa. So, they start off with some wrestling. Grappling down to the mat. Nese takes control because he is the bigger man. Tozawa was able to fight back. They go to the ropes. Bunch of counters. Nese ends up in the cradle for a 2 count. He goes for a suplex, but Tozawa counters. Hits a big Rana. Hits a cannonball off the apron. They go back in. Tozawa's up top. Nese cuts him off with a big Pele kick. He covers for a 2 count. Tony Nese grounds him. He lays him crossface strikes. Continues to work Tozawa over. Gets him in a body scissors. Tozawa tries to fight out, but Nese cuts him off again with some more elbow strikes. Continues to ground him. Continues to work him over. That's the story of this match. Nese is basically trying to keep Tozawa down. Trying to temper that high energy that Tozawa is known for. While Tozawa's always, he basically plays heel while Tozawa plays babyface. So, Nese fires away with some more chops, some strikes, and some kicks. Hits the Fosbury flop.
I love Fosbury flops.
The damn Fosbury flop.
When I first learned the name, I say this every time. Go ahead.
So yeah, springboard and moonsault. Gets a 2 count. Then Tozawa tries to make a comeback. They start train strikes and chops.
I seen it, so I'm like, strikes, yeah. And then this nigga says tripes.
Yeah, train trikes. Here, have my bicycle. Yeah, well, you have my bicycle.
I thought you said tripe.
No, I said trikes.
All right, I was gonna be like, nigga, what?
Yeah.
You over here selling cow organs, nigga?
Tozawa makes a comeback with the big spin kick. He heads up top. Nese cuts him off. Follows him up top. Tozawa fires back. He goes for the sunset bomb, but it's blocked But then Tozawa is able to reverse that into a destroyer for a 1, 2. He got him. No. Good near fall. Tozawa goes up top. He goes for the senton, but he misses it. Nice goes for a cover, but Tozawa gets him in a crucifix. That gets a 2 count. Nice then hits Tozawa up. Hits the big buckle bomb. That gets a 2 count. He goes for the running knees, but Tozawa's able to duck out and counter with the snap German suplex. That gets a 2 count. Nice hits a super kick, then a German. Tozawa counters the running Nice again, but then Nice hits gin and tonic for the 1, 2, and 3.
Can I get a gin and tonic?
Perhaps.
Fucking, what did I tell you earlier? What happened at the beginning of this match?
Yeah.
Then what happened at the end of the match?
This is awesome.
Shut the fuck up. Fucking smarks, man.
If you give him a fucking chance, you'd have known from the beginning this was going to be awesome.
Oh, this shit is fire. No shit.
Yeah. This is what this show is. Fire matches.
That's all it is. Fire ass match. Like, cause y'all don't really get to see much of what's going on, you know, cause it's all backstage. They probably put it on the Tron or whatever, but everybody's too busy on their fucking phones and shit.
Yeah.
But you know, anyways, if you actually paid attention to this shit, you know this shit is awesome. And you know, at the end of this match, I like that, you know, they gave each other that, you know, that hug.
Yeah.
You know, show of respect.
Yeah.
You know, that way it still feels like, all right, these people is cool. And at the end of the day, too, this is the match that Nice wanted.
Yeah.
This is this is what we were supposed to see at Stomping Ground, which is why he's even more frustrated. So
Yeah. And that's what makes this a good story for me. Like, Nice has always wanted this match. He's always said this. I want Drew Gulak one-on-one to prove that I can beat him. And now he gets it with this situation of Drew Gulak having come in and taken his title. And now Nice has this barrier of, well, I've never beaten him.
Yeah.
So it's good. I like it. 205, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah,
As usual, a good show.
When is it not?
Yeah, it's typically a good show.
Yeah.
Liked. It's the basic 205 formula. Nice little opening match to start the show. Some nice little promos. A quick squash match to, you know, reestablish someone. And then a cracking main event. It works every time.
With 205, the thing is, too, is that since it's not so complicated and the matches breathe and there's no commercials and everything is so smooth. Like this is what gets me upset. Like, why do people not want to watch this? Like, I don't get it. Like, I understand y'all want like more story or whatever, but if you actually watch the show, there's tons of story.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like, people always talk about 205 as if it's just like this straight wrestling show, and it's not. Like, there's stories, there's characters, there's angles, there's shit there. There's stuff going on. Like, the whole Mike Kanellis Drake Maverick thing has been going on for months now.
Facts.
Yeah, and then the Gulak thing has been building on stories that have been going on for months. Same with Tony Nese. Like, there are stories here. Are they the most, you know, exciting characters? Are they the biggest personalities? No. But they make sense. They're fun to watch. I like following the stories. They're good.
There's a reason why we watch this and not main event and superstars.
Yeah, those are straight matches.
Yeah, that shit is like, okay, I could watch this for a few minutes, but I'm not staying up. That I understand, but fucking 205 Live is the greatest.
It's a good show.
It's the Purple Show. It's my brand.
And now,
Ain't it funny the fat nigga's the purple one? Barney and friends over here, motherfuckers. Man, if Barney cursed as much as I did. Anyways.
And now, it is time for the main event.
We are not your kind.
We are not your kind.
We are.
They need to just put in the Undisputed Era version.
I told you they should have never done that, because now that's what I want.
Yeah, because that's just so great.
Hey, Hunter. Give me what I want.
Give me what I want. Is that what you want?
Give me what I want.
I guess that's what they want.
He worked himself into a shoot now.
Yeah. Now you have to give us what we want. NXT. And let us start with the NXT Breakout Tournament.
Whoop, whoop.
Here the fuck we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, DJ Z.
Yes.
So he comes out, he does this whole gimmick, and then they go into like a little promo video type situation where he kind of like introduces himself and he talks about he had an accident in 2017 that almost killed him. And he had to get cut up open from his stomach right between his abs. A lot of people were saying that he was damaged goods, so on and so forth. And luckily, somehow, some way, keep kicking that funky ass shit like every... No, I'm sorry. Anyway, somehow, some way, he made it here to NXT. And he's gonna go through this breakout tournament and he's gonna win this damn thing. How was that? How was that? You feel me?
It's good shit.
This guy. I didn't even like DJ Z.
Yeah.
But Triple H found a way. Good job.
These Triple H tournaments are like, this is my shit. All right, pal? Like, just the format of have the person tell you who they are and not just presenting some hackneyed cliche character. No, like who they are for real, what their aims are, what their goals are, what they've been through. Let you relate to them.
Yep.
And then you get to see them in the ring having these amazing matches with this amazing sports-like presentation. Fucking Mauro Ranallo calling it like a shoot. It's good shit.
And Tevin, that also means that now they are your kind.
Yes. See, you lied. You lied with that Slipknot shit.
We are not your kind.
Yes, you are.
We are just your kind.
Yes, you are. You are exactly my kind.
You see that shit they give on USA Network? Fuck that bullshit.
That is not my kind.
You see that fire shit they used to give on Hulu but now only give on the network? Fire.
That's that shit right there. So here we go. Joaquin Wild.
We can hold peace.
Yeah. Sorry. Joaquin Wild. That's DJ Z's new name.
Yeah.
Versus Angel Garza.
Angel
Garza.
Garza.
Yes.
He tells you he changed his name to Angel. Because look at me. I'm an angel. Yeah. I call copyright infringement, but it's cool. His background basically is just, hi, I'm a Garza. I'm fucking gorgeous and I wrestle like a beast. Look at me. Ain't I wonderful?
That's pretty much all the Garzas.
Yeah.
So yeah, he fits.
And then that's pretty much it. On the way down, either Nigel or Morrow say, no, I think Morrow says it to Nigel. He says, oh, you know, this is, what do you call it? Humberto Carrillo's cousin, because they're all part of the Garza family.
Yeah.
And then fucking Nigel's over here like, oh, Aiden's going to have a fit. And now I want him on 205 because I want to.
Yeah. I hope he ends up on 205.
Now I want to see him with his cousin.
Yeah. You get them boys together.
Fucking. I'm just thinking about Aiden English having a heart attack, bro.
Yeah, he's gonna have so much fun. But here we go. Garza forces Wild into the ropes. He taunts him and makes fun of him. So then Wild is like, oh, word, and he chases him into the corner. They both go back and forth multiple pins. Garza hits him with a big punch to break all that up. Hits a big twist and arm drag. Garza tries to tilt the world, but Wild turns it into a crossbody. So he hits him with a pop-up penalty kick. Garza, he rips his pants off.
So he had on, here's something that's cool, by the way.
Yeah.
DJ Z's from Chicago, and he had black trunks with silver and like 2 different types of red on it. Like a scarlet red and like a rose red. He's wearing the hometown colors. You feel me? And then we had Angel Garza wearing basically the Mexican flag on his pants. Yeah. But little did we know that they were rip-off trainer pants. This dude has some windbreakers on.
Yeah.
And he just rips them off and the girls lose their absolute shit. You think it's like fucking, I don't know who the girls think is fucking amazing.
Whoever the girls think is hot nowadays.
He's Keanu Reeves to us nerds.
Yeah. Basically, he's Keanu Reeves to everybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, like they would that.
Like I was like, yo, what just happened? Turn around, this dude is over here in his little skippies.
Yeah, talk about Vince getting his eyes on a Latin guy.
Bruh.
This is the one, apparently.
If he sees both of those fuckers, he's gonna be like, look at all this beefy, tall, sexy Latino heat.
Roman, get the fuck out of here. You're done, pal. These guys are... This is it. This is it, pal.
Roman, you're fucking fired. But look at all I've been through. I don't give a shit.
You're fine now, pal.
But I thought I was like a son to you. I don't give a fuck. Go talk to your cousin The Rock. So he'll put you in a few movies. Get the fuck out of my office.
You're a son to me. You see how I treat my actual son? Get the fuck out of here, pal.
Fucking Angel and fucking Carillo pull up and he's like, oh my God. I'm making you two into action figures. You're gonna be in every fucking game. I'm gonna jizz to you every fucking night.
It's the greatest.
Fire me, I'm already fired. Fire me.
Jesus. Garza hits a wheelbarrow facebuster for a near fall. Hits.
We went too left, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he hits a drop kick, puts him in a straight jacket hold.
Yeah.
He leans back, but Wild rolls through and reverses the straight jacket hold. Garza breaks it by kicking him in the head. So while he traps his arms, then Mule kicks him in the face.
Yeah.
So while he goes off the ropes, lands a tope suicida. Oh, you were drinking coffee.
Yeah, you fucked me up. You should have. I was dry from doing all that, Vince.
Yeah.
Yo, by the way, if you do Vince's voice, your throat you're gonna lose it. Yeah. Triple H is even worse. Yeah. That's the reason why every Thursday I'm over here like.
Yeah, that's why I need the detox after doing these shows. All right, pal. So Garza cuts Waldo off with an enziguri. Hits an avalanche Spanish fly, and that only gets a 2 count. That's the finish, brother. Come on.
No, you know how Triple H does these things.
Yeah, we're gonna get crazy.
At least one false finish.
Yeah. So then Garza goes up, hits the butterfly stunner, and that gets the 1, 2, 3.
I never heard of this shit. I didn't even know this move existed. Fuck is a butterfly stunner. Like, at the end of that shit, it's a dope ass looking move. But I feel like on some weird shit, they're either gonna call it the Angel Stunner, or they're gonna say, fuck it, Christopher Daniels, this is the new Angel's Wings.
Yeah. Fuck it. Why not?
And then you're gonna have to talk to AEW and SoCal after that. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't know if they copyrighted this shit. I doubt it. But if you're listening, hey, buddy, Fallen Angels, Christopher Daniels,
It's you.
do me a favor. Copyright that shit.
They probably copyright. But yeah.
Missy Elliott said it best.
Yeah.
Copywritten, so don't copy me.
But yeah, Garza advances in the tournament. It's good shit.
You already know. That guy's gonna get pushed to the moon.
Yeah, he's got it all.
Just imagine a Spanish EC3. Funny shit when he's coming down. And that guy's like, hey, give me a pound. He's just like, fuck your shit.
Yeah.
But then he sees grandma with purple spray painted hair. And he's like,
I gotta show respect to the elders.
Her face, she was like, ooh. That was cool.
So, up next, the Forgotten Sons versus
The Sons of Amnesia.
Sons of Amnesia, taking on the NXT Tag Team Champions, the Street
Tag
Profits.
Team champ player.
They're bringing the swag like nobody can.
It's us in like action figure form.
Yeah, it's us if we were toys.
Yeah.
So the Street Profits get in the ring and then they grab the mics. They're like,
Oh, I don't have my glasses on, but
yeah.
You
They're like,
get
man, hold up.
you get the point.
Yeah. We offering the free smoke to anybody who want it.
Let's go with the smoke today.
Yeah.
Free smoke, free smoke.
You want the smoke?
I have enough smoke. Thank you very much.
Well, somebody gonna get the smoke.
They can get the smoke later.
Because Dawkins is like, we gonna put these titles up on the line right now. And then the Suns are like, all right, let's do it.
The crowd was like, boo. The crowd be smart as shit. Because like if you pay attention to this crowd, they know why they're booing.
Yeah.
And that's because they have a giant right next to them.
Yeah.
Proceed.
So here we go. For the
can hope
NXT
he's-
Tag Team Championships. It's fine.
I can't stop, bro.
Street Profits of Forgotten Sons.
Amnesia.
Steve Cutler and Montez Ford start. Cutler forces him into the corner. They double team Ford. Torture rack neck breaker by the Suns. Work him over. Ford is eventually able to make a tag to Dawkins. He hits the ring. Hot tag. This match is like a million miles a minute. He's suplexing everybody. Hits the spinning splashes on both Cutler and Blake. And then Dawkins and Ford hit the double team finish on Blake. And it looks like that's all she wrote. But then Jackson Riker pulls Montez Ford out of the ring. Like, nah, fuck that. Cause
So like I said earlier, this big beefy motherfucker. Yep. I knew it. And this is why the crowd booed. Yeah. I'm like, thank you, crowd. You get the show. They're like, no. Because they know exactly what's going to happen.
Yep.
Jackson Riker gets involved. You know, they have a whole schmoz. Yeah. They beat the shit out of the Street Profits, left, right, forward, back, up, down, down. And then as they're getting their beautiful arses kicked, down run.
1, 2.
And the crowd goes nuts. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And they basically save their arses.
Yes. Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch whooping everybody's ass. Mm-hmm. Oney Lorcan, of course, is the star of the Triple H Hour. He's whooping ass here. He's whooping ass there. He's whooping ass everywhere.
It's awesome because as the crowd is going 1, 2, they're chopping to the 1 and the 2.
Yeah.
1, 2. 1, 2. And I'm like, damn, son.
So they clear the ring, and then Oney and Danny, they pick up the belts, and they hand them to the Suns. And then Danny's like, you just remember, you owe us.
And here's a cool thing, too. As the Sons of Amnesia are walking up the ramp, for the first time ever, Riker was the voice of reason.
Yeah.
Crazy. He grabbed Blake and Cutler by the hair and just said, no.
Yeah, like, no, we're outnumbered. Let's not do it.
He's learning that boy Oney don't play.
See, somebody learning. We not gonna play
like,
with this
wait. This nigga slap very hard.
This nigga crazy. I'm not fucking with him.
He's like that kid in the back who chews pencils. Sniffs glue and shit.
Yeah. How does it feel?
Like, you picked on him forever, and then finally in 5th grade he pops and he's like, how does it feel? Tell me, how does it feel to treat me like you do? Tell me, how does it feel? Tell me, how do I feel? Tell me, how does it feel?
Next match.
Treat me like you do. I'm sorry, I'm stuck in the 90s.
Lee. Keith Lee.
Oh, what about us again?
Yeah. Our fusion dance. We have fused.
John.
Lee.
We're gonna have to do a graphic there eventually.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, and then
bask in our glory.
Yeah.
You will bask in our glory. Anyways.
Keith Lee versus Nikos Rikos.
What? So first of all, the fuck is this dude wearing? Oh, I'm sorry. Why am I cursing so much? I'm trying not to. Oh, gunshots. This is what happens when you live in the hood. Oh shit. They shooting, man.
Stop playing fuck.
Nigga, this is, you can't be doing this shit in the middle of recording the damn show.
We trying to,
come on, man.
We're trying to uplift the community.
We're trying to do good shit.
God damn it.
Fuck. Oh wait, no, them fireworks. I just heard it go.
Yeah. God damn it.
Banter Club, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so this man is wearing a freaking toga singlet. Let that sink in. You try to figure out what that looks like in your head, and that's exactly what it looks. And it's shiny and like pleathery with a big giant Greek flag in the middle. This man looks like if Dolph Ziggler got chewed up by a fucking, I don't know, weed whacker or some shit. What the fuck does this dude look? I'm sorry. Why am I going so ham on the swear word? Look, I try myself.
He just
and then his name is Ricos.
yeah, some Migo shit.
Boy, if you don't look at it, look.
So
You gonna die. And then the stupid idiot tries to chop Keith Lee.
yeah, he's like, yeah, have some of this. And then Keith Lee's like, yeah, it was a nice try. So Lee hits him with the double chop, and then he pounces him like almost out of the fucking ring. And then he hits the limit breaker and gets the win.
You're fired.
Yeah, that's it. You're done.
You came out here looking like some weird ass wannabe Hercules Ziggler, looking like some. You remember the Superman movies, like the original ones?
Yeah.
He looked like one of the villains from that shit. Like, what are you wearing, bro?
Yeah, like you all the way fucked up, bro. Like, what's going on?
Then he just came out and got murdered. That was it.
That was it.
Like, he really tried to chop this man. Is he? Like our teachers used to say back in the day, are you slow, deaf, or dumb?
Yeah, like, get your mind right. Get your mind right, son. Anyway, yeah, Keith Lee wins. Bask in his glory. All that good stuff. And now up next is the main event. In a steel cage. The first time ever in NXT history that we are putting women in a steel cage. For the NXT Women's Championship, Shayna Baszler defends against Io Shirai. For that, we get a little clip of the Adam Cole.
I can't keep doing that.
No. Adam Cole's going on a celebration tour, so they promised us more footage of that in the coming weeks. So yeah, they set up some matches for next week. And now, main event time.
And now more bullets.
Yes. Now more shit.
This is pyro. We have pyro.
Yeah.
They don't have pyro, but we do.
Yeah. We have no money and we can afford pyro.
Pyro. Shayna Baszler is the toughest motherfucker I ever met in my life.
Badass. And Io Shirai?
Crazy.
Facts. So, the moment the bell rings, Io rushes Shayna. Like, fuck it, let's go. Shayna almost rolls into the Kirifuda clutch immediately. And is like, Io, no, you're making the same mistake again. And she escapes.
Yep.
So now Shayna starts with the joy manipulation. Starts to pull on the leg. Like, I'm gonna fuck your shit up, girl.
That's my gimmick. I love joy manipulation.
Joy manipulation.
The fuck with you.
So Shayna works her over, stomps her down. Io avoids her with some backflips, and she lands a big palm strike. She tries to climb the cage. Shayna pulls her
that
off.
shit was a Shoryuken.
Oh, the palm strike?
Yeah. Shoryuken.
Yeah. Fucking Jushin Liger would be proud. Fucking Shotei style. Boom.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. So, Io is working over Shayna, but Shayna cuts her off, starts to choke her. Io rolls her into a small package, but Shayna kicks out, boots her, starts clubbing Io on the neck. Then she puts her in a death lock and locks in the neck vice. Still working on that joy manipulation. And you notice she's working the legs because it's like, you can't climb with no legs.
Smart.
Yeah.
Smart. Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler.
The toughest motherfucker.
Ernie, let me tell you, that Shayna Baszler, she's something. She is something, Ernie.
Yeah, tough son of a bitch.
She's tough. She's tough as hell. So Io, she ends up sidestepping Shayna on the rush. Shayna runs into the cage.
You having some of what I was having? What's going on here?
No, I'm just...
Are you good?
It's been a very long day.
What would you do?
Io drop kicks her into the cage, hits a double knee strike, and that sends Shayna into the cage again. Then she follows with a meteor. Like, she is just banging Shayna into this cage.
Yeah.
like, knees. And then Shayna's like, fuck, my face. Knees. Fuck, my head hurts. Knees. Like, Io's trying to kill her.
Yeah. It's just like murder.
Yeah.
This felt like a Walter match.
Yeah. So now Io climbs the cage. It looks like she's thinking about hitting that goddamn moonsault from all the way up there. Io, you're crazy.
You sick fuck.
But Shayna's like, absolutely not. No high spots. She pulls Io down, puts her in the clutch.
She lands so hard, bro.
Yo.
She fucking, I just heard, dong. Like,
Yeah.
oh, no.
Because, like, Shayna's putting her in the clutch while she's on the cage.
Yeah.
So Io's like, fuck, I have nowhere to go. Let's just fall. And she falls.
Dong.
And that gets her free.
Yeah, and then, you know, she gets right back up there.
Yeah,
but,
because Shayna broke her. Shayna was the one to break her fall.
ow.
Poor
Why?
Shayna. But Io's fine.
Why you do this to yourself? Ain't Mick Foley teach y'all fools nothing?
So, as Io's crawling to the door to escape, out come Jessamine Duke and Marina Shafir.
Hey, Marina Shafir.
Marina Shafir. So, Io kicks the cage and that takes out Jessamine. And she's like, oh shit, boss. And then Jessamine goes around.
That's exactly what they are, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're the
man.
Stooges. Oh shit, I'm sorry, boss.
Not my bad putty cat.
So then Jessamine's like, oh, I'm gonna get the door, boss. I'm gonna get the door. So she gets the door.
Hey, boss.
So Io decides, fuck it, I'm gonna climb the cage. So then Marina decides she's up and she's gonna climb the cage and she's blocking Io. She's like, no. And then Candice LeRae runs down to even the
Fuck
odds.
this shit, I'm gonna save your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She knocks Marina down. So then Jessamine opens the door and enters the cage.
Yep.
She's like, all right, come on, I'm gonna help you out, Shayna. So she's pulling Shayna, she's trying to get her away.
So now we have both friends helping both friends.
Yeah.
You know, she all the way up. Well, did she do the gimmick yet?
Candice?
Where she killed the other one?
No, Io and Candice are on top
Yeah.
of the cage at this point.
All right, so yeah, so they're on top now, and you can see it's just like, I like how Triple H maps these out, or whoever's doing them, where like when they do matches like this, there's always a point where everybody's like, it's almost like everybody's down, but in a different sense. Like most matches is like two people are down on the ground. With NXT, they know how to do cool shit like, oh, you're down, but you're down like somewhere else or down in a different way. Like, oh, your leg. And the crowd is just, because I like that because all that builds anticipation. That shit is always fire.
And it was cool. And like, as Jessamine, you see her pulling Marina and like, you see that.
She's like over here like, get up.
Yeah, let's go. And she pulls her into the frame. And then you see like just above, Candice like turn her head like, no. And then she dives off.
She finally got that crazy fucking moonsault.
Yeah. Fucking takes out Jessamine.
You sick fuck.
You a sick fuck. Io hits the moonsault. And now everybody's down.
Wait, no, doesn't she do like a plancha?
Candice does a plancha. Io does the
Io
moonsault.
does the moonsault. There you go.
Yeah. So Io, everybody's down. She tries to crawl out of the cage. She's going for the door. But then Shayna slowly gets up. And then like rising from the dead, she puts her in the carry through the clutch using the ropes.
Mm-hmm.
That was awesome.
Some gangster shit.
So Shayna's choking Io out, trying to choke her out. Io's like halfway out the cage, maybe a quarter of the way out of the cage. Again, Io has no route of escape, so she just grabs the door and starts slamming it into Shayna's head.
Yep.
Like, fuck, get off me.
Yeah.
So that knocks Shayna out, and Shayna releases the hold, and she falls to the floor. Which means, yes, your winner by cage escape, Shayna Baszler.
Cool shit too is how smart that was when she was like, hey. Because Shayna was basically holding her face back so that she can't get hurt. But you can with your dumb ass because you're above me.
Yeah.
She's over here like getting whacked.
Yeah.
And it's like, by God, you're a genius, but at the same time, you fucked up.
And that's like the second straight time Io has played herself in her title match. And this time it was more accidental than anything, but like, man. It's like NXT, they're like, all right, we'll do Escape the Cage, but we're going to do it in a way that makes sense and isn't just, you're going to escape like a coward. Because when they did the Ty Dillinger, Eric Young match, as they continue to shoot outside.
That one, you heard it fly right by my window, right?
Yeah.
Crazy. Anyways.
Yeah. But yeah, like in the Ty Dillinger, Eric Young cage match, Ty Dillinger escaped, but only because Sanity was climbing into the cage.
Yep.
So he's like, my only route out of this is to escape the cage. They do logical cage escapes. I like it.
Yep. They do everything logical here.
Yeah.
And then even when you think they mess up, it was all part of the plan. It's scary. I just be like, Triple H, how the fuck you doing that shit?
Yeah. So post match,
go ahead.
Io's heartbroken. Candice is like, damn. So they're standing there in the ring, and then Candice is like, yeah, you know, it's all right. But then Io just grabs her, knocks her down. She starts beating on her, and then she like pulls back like,
what did I do?
Yeah, what did I do? And then she just...
And then she's like, oh, I know what I did. I forgot to hit her with a weapon.
Yeah. I know what I did. Not enough.
Goes down under the ring, grabs a steel chair, gets up in that shit, gives her, what was it, a suplex or a backbreaker on that
suplex onto the chair.
Oh, fucking gross. And then you just see the freaking thing bend like this after. Fucking gross, man. You just kill. What's good with the Gargano family? Why y'all always getting deceived by your best friends? Something in the water where you from or some shit. Because y'all keep getting played. Y'all some suckers.
Well, hey, if this is anything like Ciampa Saga, they're going to end up friends in the end.
It's all banter, by the way. Nah, but yeah, like, the fuck, man? What's good with y'all?
Io's just, she's in a dark place. Poor Io.
Yeah, shit right. Now, no spoilers, but we know a lot of shit, and we done see some cool shit, and I think this is gonna go some good places. Another thing, did we mention that Killian Dane had a promo here?
Oh, yeah, mention that.
Yeah.
Yeah, go through that real quick.
All right, so, wasn't a big deal. It was not a promo, but like a, what do you call it? Like a little quick 2-second
little
gimmick.
Yeah, vignette.
And it's like a whole bunch of crazy, like, looking shit. Like, how do I explain it? It's dark, but stuff moving around and stuff. You know how they do? They make it look all creepy. And then like, out of the craziness is Killian Dane's face. That's it. It felt like they took like freaking Firefly Funhouse, whatever.
Yeah.
And like, then this ain't Bray though.
Yeah, no. This is different.
Yeah.
But yeah, Killian Dane coming back to NXT.
And Punishment Martinez is Raiden.
Yeah, basically.
They asked him something, I forgot what it was. Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Well, anyways, they were backstage. They asked him something about, I forgot what it was. But anyways, he's just there, and when he opens his mouth and starts to speak, he sounds like Raiden. I'm like, yo, you're like Alistair Raiden Corbin.
I will defend Earthrealm at all costs.
Who do you think you are?
Earthrealm's favorite son.
Then out of nowhere, he just kicks the shit out of you.
Yeah.
And then he sits.
Anywho, that was NXT.
Yep.
I loved it.
Yep.
I loved it.
So much to talk about. So much. But I said it yesterday. I was like, tomorrow gonna be fucking fire. Cause that show, both them shits was fire. NXT. Thank you for all the story. Thank you so much for all that story. God bless you for all that story. Every match you had on that card was fire. It didn't have any people that I wasn't into. Everybody I was into. I don't even know what it's like. What more can I say? freaking NXT. Like you saw, and then cool things that Vince McMahon needs to learn how to do. Notice they didn't have to have Gargano and Cole on the show this week.
No,
they had them there last week.
Yeah.
Why can't you learn to do that?
Those are your top guys.
Stop giving us the same fucking rotate.
Hell,
rotate.
No Gargano, no Cole, no Riddle, no Dream.
Nope. You rotated the talent. You're putting over some new talent. You're enhancing other talent. And then at the end, you have a main event that just is going to make everybody watch. And then Io turned heel. Io Shirai.
Io Shirai.
Heel Shirai. Heel.
We're in for some good times with Io as a heel. Because that girl is a badass. That's all I'm going to say.
Boom.
NXT. It's a magical place.
NXT, where dreams come true.
Yes. That's a Triple H hour. It's good shit.
Yeah. Well, we've been your buddies. We've been your pals. Banter Club. And now it's time for us to say goodbye. So long, farewell to you, my friend. Goodbye for now. All right, that's enough. Tev, tell them where to find us.
You already know where to find us. Find us on Instagram at Ramblemania Show. Find us on Twitter at Ramblemania. Facebook.com/Ramblemania Show. As far as audio goes, we are everywhere audio is found. That is Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Anchor, TuneIn. Everywhere your podcasts are found. Just search Ramblemania Show or Banter Club. We are also right here on YouTube, as you can see if you're looking at this wonderful video right now. As far as me personally, find me on Instagram at TJ8, and find me on Twitter at TJ8. It's as simple as that.
TJ the Great 2. Find me on Instagram at the number 6, the letter X, the letter L. That is at 6XL. And find me on the Twitter machine at SIIXX. Ain't I great? That's at SIIXX. You all ready?
I'm always gonna
Same way I'm always gonna be DJ the Great. DJ the Great. All right, man. 7. Time to go for real this time. And a good fight.
and a good night.
You all ready?